that seems excessive. Come on, and we won't stream cheat.
So is this must be the first round, right? I'm guessing.
Yes, it is.
Okay, because I was away for a little bit, so I missed a little bit. But what's the format? Do you know?
It's all kill.
Kill.
The format is all kill. We blind pick for the first player playing in each side of each team, and once that's decided, then we veto down to the first map.
Yeah, how are we gonna blind pick anyway?
We'll both privately tell Tool using personal messages.
That's a
which
good
player we want
idea.
to send out, and then Tool will.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Okay.
We may be a player down, I'm afraid. It looks like Glyn is nowhere to be seen.
Oh no.
You might be on. Maybe you're lucky.
Yeah, we'll see if he turns up. That's not the scheduled start time quite yet.
So you guys better be trash talking. I want to hear some trash talk. Britain sucks. There you
Well,
go.
I mean, it
I
is a little
asked-
bit, so I can't really
Well,
disagree.
Earlier, I asked if they're bringing the Union Jack so we can fold it for them on their funeral, for later. So, yeah, that's trash talk, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
I mean,
No hard feelings, though. I mean, we all love each other.
indeed.
For tonight, we are mortal enemies.
Okay, so I have Fizbin's message, so I know who's starting for Fizbin's team. And now I've...
We can wait until 10 if you want.
Yeah, can we wait until 10? Because
Sure.
my two teammates are currently in a last-minute practice game.
This is good. And then the stream will be, but I think 100% by then. I think we're good. Okay.
Nice.
So
map pool is the ladder map pool, Fox? Is that correct?
Yes, I
Correct.
believe so.
Let me check again, just to be sure.
Thank you.
You never know. Right. Checking. Yes, this looks exactly like the ladder map pool. I actually haven't even discussed maps with my team.
Okay, so yeah. So how does the maps work again? So somebody's vetoing something, right?
Right. So the two first players on each team will veto down to the map that they will play on. Once that game is over, the losing team will pick the next player to play from their team, as well as the next map to play on.
Yes. So map picking is pretty strategic, actually.
Absolutely.
So this, for some reason, the stream's not working for me. I don't know if it's the delay or something.
Yeah, 3 minutes delay might do that. But
Yeah, I don't think we
now
need
it's
a
working.
three-minute
Okay.
delay. Do we need
We
a
are-
3
we
minute
can,
delay?
like,
I mean,
no,
we're not.
one
We're
and a
not
half
trying to
minutes
do
should be fine, I think. To be honest, I'm not gonna watch the stream anyway when I play, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I
And,
might watch the stream
we're
when
not
I'm
gonna cheat.
watching the
I
game,
mean,
of course, but other than that,
it's a clan internal event. There should be no cheating. I mean, that would be the lowest of the low, to be honest.
exactly. I don't think we need a stream delay.
We have honor. We are all in. We GG after matches, even if we lose.
Okay, so the stream's working. Everything's working. I think on my end.
Nice. Yeah, it's awesome. So we have 8 minutes to kill.
So I already know
Roundabout.
who's playing, kind of. So do you want me to? We want to wait a little bit more?
I don't know if Fox
yeah.
wants to wait.
till
We can
the
wait.
schedule
Until...
start time and then kick everything off.
That's fine.
It gives people to time to tune into the
Yeah.
stream, etc.
Yeah. So, Frux, did you prepare well with your team? Did you train every day and make counter builds to all my builds and all the other builds from the guys and stuff?
I'll. No comment, I think. I'll let you be surprised.
I know you did. Well, So did we, of course. We're ready.
We're
We
gonna
already have
put in
all-
everything that we have, I think, to
Okay,
try and,
so you guys
try
are
and
ready?
glean one win at least from this group.
Yeah. I'll try to get. Okay.
Tool is inviting me into a party.
Ah, I should leave.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, actually, I don't need to be in the party.
All right, do you need us here too, or are we gonna hop out now?
Well,
you say?
so yeah, let's just say who's starting, right? Who's playing the first game?
No, Frux wants to wait until
Oh.
10, so the 11. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine. We're gonna wait.
Okay.
Maybe another guy's gonna show up.
So I'm hoping to see some good games. I'm expecting at least a little cheese. I don't know who's cheesier more, Fruggs and his team or Fizbin's team, but we will find out.
We'll find out.
We will
We have
find out.
two quite new members to All In. I think Nemo has only been here
Oh.
for a month or so, and
Yeah.
I think Minor is a few weeks.
Nice.
So it'd be good to
Welcome.
see these guys playing live for the first time for All In, I think.
Yes. And hopefully they're practiced and ready to get the wins, right?
I hope so.
They are gonna have to pry the
Yeah,
win.
depending
from
on it.
They're gonna have to pry the wins from our dead cold hands.
Well, my plan is to play a lot of StarCraft later tonight. So, because I think my team's playing tomorrow. I don't really know exactly the bracket. Is there a bracket somewhere? Eventually, there should be a bracket, right?
There's like 2 groups, I think, and
Yeah.
the top 2 teams from each group are gonna
Oh.
progress.
So it's like
So each team's gonna have to play 3 matches,
okay,
and then
and then from there, does it go into like
we
a
will tally
playoff?
up
Yeah.
and see what happens.
Okay. I think I understand now. Yeah. So we got 5 minutes until it's 5 o'clock Eastern, aka 10 o'clock wherever Fruggs is.
And
Yes.
11 o'clock where Fizbin is.
Correct. In beautiful Switzerland, where it's currently doing the rainstorm thing after a hot day, complete with lightning and everything.
So people are actually watching now. So I think we have people. Yes, this is gonna be good. I've never actually done like 100% of the stuff all by myself. I usually have like Boo or somebody helping me, but I hope I don't screw up. I'm gonna try to get everything as good as he does it.
Are we playing on EU?
Oh yeah, that too.
It would make sense, right?
That actually would make a lot of sense. Yes, let's log out and go to EU. Man. I mean, we're all from EU.
Absolutely.
I think Polly should be fine on EU too. I'm not sure, but I think so.
Hope so.
I'm gonna ask.
We can switch servers for that particular game if it's going to be a problem.
All right. Good. Let's do it then.
Okay. Now, see, I don't have you on friends on EU or anything, so I don't know. Do you want me to join the
Could
channel?
you type me your battle tag so I could add you as a friend?
Yeah.
I think I have Nemorax. Oh, it's not Tool. It's Nemo.
Thank you. Excellent.
Sick. Okay. So let's get some Brexit trash talk. Why does Britain leave the EU? Come on. It's gonna come up eventually. Explain to our little-minded Americans why you're too cool for the European Union.
Where to start? I think the root of the issue is probably, at least for the majority of the people that voted to leave the EU, was probably immigration.
Fuck the Muslims.
I think there's unhappiness with the levels of immigration.
Yeah. So do you have a travel ban right now, like we do? Well, what we tried to do. How do you
Pardon?
handle? So now that you're you're out of the EU, how do you handle immigration differently?
So we haven't quite left yet. So at the moment, people can just come across from Europe anytime they want. Still.
Okay. We've got 1 minute left until this thing goes live.
Yeah, talking about deep divisive political issues on stream is nervous business.
Yeah, sorry. Maybe I should slow it up.
So,
We'll wait till everyone's a little bit more drunk and comfortable.
I'm gonna create a channel,
Okay.
Nation
very good
Wars, for our teams to join. Maybe tell your team, Frux, so they know.
yep, I'm doing that now.
Oh, I'm getting nervous. That's cool.
Yeah. So
I'm very
where do
nervous
you
now.
guys know? Where
I said it to the same
Blizzard-
person twice.
Yeah. Do you know where the Blizzard servers are in the EU? Do they have servers in the EU?
They do.
Of course they do.
Fuck's wrong with you, man?
Oh, it's like, yeah. So where are they? Do you know?
Probably in Frankfurt, at least one data center.
Apparently, there is only one game server for the EU region. I didn't realize
Really?
this. That is what the client is telling me.
Right.
I don't know where that is.
Okay, so it's
Oh,
time.
good. Your team have very scary borders.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Well,
tell
one
who's
very
playing who.
scary border.
Are you ready?
one low border.
Frogs, you're ready, right?
Oh, here's another scary border. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, we got the borders. We got the borders. Alright, Frux, what do you say? Should we announce the players?
Yeah.
I'll let Tool do that.
Quit stalling.
Alright.
I think as the host.
Okay, so representing Frog's team for Britain, Nemo Gaming is playing first. And for EU, we have Fizmin. So it's going to be Fizmin versus Nemo.
I'm out. Bye-bye. Good luck, have fun.
Yeah.
Good luck. Oh well, maybe I don't want him good luck. No, I suppose it's only for like. Okay, well I'll be leaving too then. Good luck with the rest of the cast.
Thanks. For some reason, I can't invite Nemo. So like I said, I'm not really 100% sure about the format, so I'm just following whatever these guys tell me to do. But they're right now banning maps. I'm not on. Fizbin is obviously a Zerg. Nemo, like I said, he's new to the clan, so welcome Nemo. Not 100% sure about what his race is, but he is Platinum 3 in EU apparently. He's Protoss. I'm guessing he's a Protoss. So Nemo banned Ire, Fizbin banned Sequencer, and Nemo bans Defender's Landing. And Fizbin bans Proxima Station. So now pick, I think. I actually like Sequencer a lot. That map's kind of fun. So it's looking like Odyssey might be the first map. Okay, Nemo is a Terran. Okay, here we go. So, we're waiting for everyone to ready up. Okay, we got the confirmation. We're going. ZVT, Odyssey, this is gonna be good. Fizbin might go Roaches. Last time I saw him go Roach Ravager in first Terran. This is a good map, I think, all around. It's pretty balanced for all the races. It's fun, it looks good. Odyssey, man, it's a good map. But we'll have to see. So it's gonna be Platinum versus Platinum. And Fizbin's usually around Platinum 1. So he might have the edge, but let's see. And spawning in the top left corner, it's the blue Terran. It's Nemo. Yes. And in the bottom right, for the Zergs everywhere, representing EU, it's Fizbin. For the glory of Europe. Yes. So we'll have to see. I'm guessing this is going to be pretty standard from the beginning. And we'll see how Nemo actually likes to play. He's a new player, so I'm going to be paying attention to the Terran a little bit more. Get the racks and then the gas. There's no crazy fast expander or anything out of the ordinary. Probably going to be a Reaper if he's been getting the hatch down at 17. And for all-ins, I don't think Fizbin's actually going to cheese this game. So, like I said, I think he's pretty comfortable with his Roach plays. He's actually drone scouting, which is kind of interesting. He probably doesn't really know how Nemo plays. So he's thinking that maybe sending the drone scout will help. Just get some information. It's a little late. Like, normally I drone scout a little earlier than this. But he'll be able to get in there, and he won't have to sacrifice an Overlord or anything silly early just to get a good scout off. But immediately the drone's going to see the expansion. I can harass the worker, he's going to go harass the worker. This is good. This is going to keep the Reaper at home for a little bit. But he sees that there's going to be a Reaper expand from the Terran. He's got to just keep microing that drone. Oh, no, well. Almost got it. Now the drone died, but he will do this to be successful. So he delays Expo, that's actually really annoying. So expansion, he's going to have to pull another SCV. The Reaper is now scouted, and Fizbin should have Queens and Lings ready by the time the Reaper gets across the map. So both players are just staying on one gas for now. Fizbin is getting the Ling speed. We got 2 more quick barracks by the Terran. So this could be a 3-Rex push, like a Baltimore push. You might just skip Medivacs in the factory for a while and just go Mass Marine. Could get 2 reactors and get like a spin combat. But we'll have to see. Just 4 Lings made for Fizbin because he did scout the Reaper. Good job to not losing those Lings. And now the Queen's out, so the Reaper will have to get shoot away. Up here. That's pretty good. Trying to snipe the Reaper. Maybe the Queen. Get it. Get him. Get him. Get him. No. Don't let it. Or no. Actually, the SCV was first left, but whatever. And now the command center is done for the Terran. What's he doing? 1 reactor, 2 reactors. Whoa. Whoa. This is gonna be a Mass Marine stem timing with no medevac. It's gonna hit it hard. Let's see, Fizbin's taking the upper third. Now this might be something that's normal in EU. I normally take this third. I don't know. I don't know why the disadvantage is here. I think that's kind of exposed actually. Doesn't have factory, I'm just building the factory now. But Ling's got it. Ling's got it. Got 1 SPG. There's not SPG. But maybe if he scouts the ramp, he might see the Mass Marine. He might be thinking it's 2-1-1, but it's not. This is because there's no medevac. He needs to just keep making Marines and just get ready for that stim to finish. The stim is almost done. There's a really fast stim pack, but he's not ready to move across the map quite yet. He might just be playing defensive. This might just be like kind of his defensive build. Make sure that he has enough units to defend against an all-in or a cheese. Gotta get that SV working. Get him. So now we got 14 Marines for the Terran, 29 SCVs. The income spike. The first kind of tech building is going to be the E-Day, along with the Starport finally, so he'll be getting some medevacs. Hopefully 2 medevacs. He'll switch this. Yeah. This is going to be good, and he's going Baneling. So like I said before, this is going to be a standard Ling Baneling defense against a normal kind of Mass Marine push, but we'll see exactly if the Terran is going to push out. Because right now he just has all these Marines just kind of sitting there with Stimpack. Meanwhile, Fizbin has 2 Evos going getting the upgrades. He doesn't have the layer quite yet. He has taken 4 gases now. He's going to be getting a lot of gas income now. He can get that layer at any point, really. He's got the money for it. And he should be building more Queens. He has 2 Queens for creep. But we'll see. And now he's got 2 Hellions Suite. No armory, so he can't make Hellbats, but he's got so many Marines. He's just been producing Mount Stop Marines. And the Terran's been doing a good job of not getting supply block. So this is actually really scary if he decides to push across the map. Where's the layer? I'm a little worried about the layer. His upgrades are going to finish, so he still doesn't have a layer, so he can't get +2/+2. But again, we'll see. There we go. The layer is going down. And push. Now we're going to see with no medevacs, this is going to be really hard to micro. can't lift up, and you're gonna have to pre-split your Marines against Banelings. So Banelings are bring this up. So look at the units. Yeah, 32 Marines, 4 Hellions, 2 Medevac against 11 Banelings and 31 Lings. The Lings have the upgrade. Yeah, so the Lings have the upgrade. No combat field. All his units, but he does waste all the Banelings. So that was really just a mineral investment. If you think about it. But he did lose his entire army, so he lost a lot of mineral of his army. Nice, Fizman complimenting the splits. It was good splits. And we're gonna see, is he gonna throw on the Spire? He does have he needs to get Baneling speed, I think, first. Just to defend, and then eventually get a Spire. He has a gas, the gases are taken at his third base, but he has actually put drone mining the gas. And the fourth base is almost on. And again, he sees with the Overlord exactly where the expansions are. So he knows that the Terran is still on 2 bases. So even though the micro is good from the Terran, he doesn't really have the macro to follow it up. He needs another command center. He's building 2 more barracks, which is good, but he needs another expansion. And really fast, because now the Zerg is on 4 bases. He's going to be comfortable to defend that against basically Marine Hellion again, the same kind of composition. No Widow Mines, or now the Widow Mines are coming in. So we'll see. Still, the Terran's floating a lot of money. He's got to spend that money. Again, just spreading the creep, making Lings and Banelings, doing what he likes to do. He didn't get Baneling speed. This is a big error. Whoa, fast hide, fast hide. I see, he might be going for Ultralisks. He has a macro in his main, pumping out. So this has been done kind of all macro mode right now. And he can do it, he can get away with it because the Terran's not really putting on any kind of pressure. And this Ling run by is going to actually delay the third. So if Visman sees the expansion with his Overlord, get it, get it.
After this game, make sure to turn down the game volume and turn up your voice.
Okay. I can even do it.
Yep, cool. Alright, I'm out.
Thanks. Oh wow, I didn't know Charlotta was. Yes, okay. So, the 4th base is saturated from the Zerg. This is full green mode. He's even taking the gold expansion. I like the golds on these in this map because you gotta just be aware that at any point the Zerg can just take a gold and flood a lot of units. And we'll see the mineral income spike. Well, nobody just drops the Zerg. The gold is taken down, no cancel. He leaves the wood in my head. That's a good idea. He's gonna go and drop the 3rd again. Or no, it's falling here. But Fizban is taking a 5th down at the bottom left as well, and rightly spots it. But they're going to get this back. Yes, okay. And again, wow, the macro of the Terran. He's just massing lots of Marines. And now he has 2 more factories. Wow, so we're going up to 3 factories. 1 with the tech lab. So could get drilling claws, maybe. Drilling claws would be good. Got out of control. Again, I don't think he even got any Spire. Oh, he's going for Broodlords. That's what it is. So the hive is complete. He went for Greater Spire instead of Ultras. So this is kind of what. But he's got to make. Oh, he does have Ultra Den as well. Wow. So Terran's kind of screwed because he's still stuck on range. They only have 1/1, whereas Fizbin has. And he's got all the tech in the world. He's got Corruptors ready to make Broodlords, just camping out, chilling. The one good thing is that the Terran kept the base alive, so his third base is alive, and he's muling really hard. But getting farther and farther behind as the macro gains intensity. So this is just not enough. Let's see where is he gonna actually make it? That's the question. Yes, he is. 2 Broodlords? Or is this? Oh no, this is an Overseer. So he's gonna have fully upgraded Ultralisks versus just pure Marine and very little Widowmire. He has the oh, that's Widowmire. Wow. Putting out a lot of damage on the Corruptors. He still forgot that he has Greater Spire. He could be morphing these into Broodlords. But he's just waiting. And did he get Baneling Speed? He did get Baneling Speed finally, at some point. And he did get Kindness Rating, and now going for Pathogen Glands. So he's going to mix in some of the Festers at some point. And really, this Zerg can just mass expand at this point. He's got so much money. Look at the minerals. I think Gassio thinks up. So... So that was it. Good game. So Fizbin wins the first game. We get to see kind of how Nemo likes to play TVZ. He's really good at micro and splitting the Marines in the early and mid game, but I think he just lost the macro battle at the end of it. So Fizbin has 1 kill for EU, so it's 1-0. I was trying to, I don't know why that didn't work, but whatever. Why not get a Greater Spire just because? Why not? I didn't see 1 Broodlord. It's okay. So I don't... Yeah. So welcome Nemo again to All Inspiration. That was probably his first game for the clan. And now we're just gonna wait for the next people. Well, I hope the sound is okay. I don't really know how to boost my mic. It might just be the game sound, kind of like washing over the whatever I'm saying. So it's just a matter of EU right now, or Europe, England, I should say. God damn it. I'm good at geography. So now it's Fizbin versus whoever UK picks. I think if I just lower the game sound, that would be too quiet. So at least this way, on Twitch it should sound a little bit better, hopefully. Yeah. So, like, obviously if you do a 3 racks build where you build 3 racks before your factory, you're gonna have a lot of Marines to work with, but they're not gonna have upgrades. They're not gonna have, because he had 2 reactors in 1 tech battle. Whoa, Fizbin getting out of control. So I think we're just waiting for them to pick. I keep calling them England, but I guess it's UK, right? UK. So we're gonna wait on Frogs to pick a player. And now the cool thing about these kind of all kills is that you get to pick somebody to snipe whoever is gonna be playing next. So right now we got Miner playing for UK. Where is it? 1 second. And he's gonna pick the map. I'll be right back. Okay, so it's gonna be Abyssal. And let's check. Whatever. So ZVZ, I think. So we got now Miner, who's a Diamond Zerg, versus Fizbin. So we get to see ZVZ. So I think this is a good choice by Frogs to send out Zerg, who probably knows now that he watched Fizbin is going to have. Oh no! Come on. There we go. Okay. Both players are ready. And hopefully I fixed the sound. I lowered it a lot. I'm used to having the game sound way higher. But this, hopefully everyone can hear everything. That's the goal. So Abyssal reach Fizbin versus Miner, ZVZ. Dun 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 dun. Bottom right, representing the United Kingdom. It's Miner. With that TAF clan. It's actually kind of funny to see on the EU servers. Everyone's different from Tag, but all in representing all in on the EU server. It's Fizbin in the top left. And we're going to see if anything changes. And Fizbin is once again drone scouting. So this time he just doesn't want to be cheesed. No cheese. And by the time that Drone sees that there is no cheese coming, he's going to be kind of a little sad, because that means that he's going to have less money to work with since he sent the drone across the map. Miner in response is just going to take his hatch rate. So 17 hatch by Miner, same for Fizbin. A quick gas from Miner, so we're going to see where the deviation comes in for Fizbin. There we go. So a little bit later again, but oh, he cancels it. Why did he cancel it? Maybe that might be a mistake. That might have been a mistake. Get the gas. Get the gas. He's gonna need speed. So this quick fast. So Miner's gonna be able to get a lot done with speedlings at the early stages. Just because Fizbin is now taking his gas. He's gonna be about like 10-20 seconds behind the Zergling speed. So Miner's gonna have really good map control in the early game. But we'll see what happens. And like I said last game, I was expecting the Roach Warren from Fizbin, but I think eventually we'll see a Roach Warren from both players, just because this is kind of the style that people like to prefer in ZVZ and EU. Whereas I think in North America you see a little bit more just Ling Baneling. But we will have to wait and see. So yeah, we got Miner getting both queens out. Fizbin's basically doing the same thing. First lings are gonna pop pretty soon for the blue Zerg. And let's see. He's gonna have to get a speed. If he was just going like a fast layer, that'd be something completely different. We'll see. Fizbin's just waiting for some reason. Putting down the creep tumor. Now in ZVZ, I don't know how much this is actually. He probably should have just spawned larva. You just do normal inject on your hatchery, you might just. I think that's probably better. And here we go. So we got the Evo chamber, whoa. And a Roach Warren? No, Baneling nest. So we got Miner going a little ham here, getting some tech. And Fizbin's gonna be late with his tech. He didn't even get Zergling speed. This might be an error. Or like I don't know what he's doing. He probably thought that he had a trying to wall off. The wall is real. But he still needs to get Zergling speed. Or at least Roach Warren or something. He might die at some point. This is gonna kill him. So we got a lot of lings massing up to Miner. And the Baneling nest is done now. So that was Miner. Oh wow. He's going for a full wall off. That's why. And a Roach Warren. Where's the Roach Warren? And the lair. Okay, I see what Fizbin's trying. So he's gonna go for Roach speed 1-1 timing. +1/+1 with roaches is really good. And this map is kind of a short rush distance. So roaches would do really well here. And then the other side map we got Ling Baneling defense. So and he does have a third going down for Miner. And Fizbin does not have an expansion yet. Miner sees it with his Overlord. And Fizbin going up to 3 gas, I think? Yeah, 3 gas. The layer is almost done. So this is going to time out really nicely. Fizbin is going to have a really good timing, where he's going to have 1-1 roaches with speed. And he's going to be able to just basically push across the map and destroy all of the static defense and the Banelings. The Banelings aren't going to do anything. And he's still making Banelings. Now, I don't think making this many Banelings is good against roaches. But Miner may not be entirely sure as to what the tech choices of Fizbin. We want to see that roach speed. So the layer is done. We want to see the roach speed. Roach speed. Do it. Cleo reconstitution. He's forgetting roach speed. It's okay. There we go. So that's gonna slow him down a little bit if he actually waits for the roach speed upgrade. Normally you can time all 3 of these out together, so you can hit really hard with a 1-1 timing. But again, the layer is not even started for Miner. So no chance of mutas. He does have a roach warren going now. So he's saying, just in case he is going roaches, I'm gonna build my own roach warren. Now he still scouts that there is no third expansion. He's gonna try to get some work done by sneaking in with the spine and nice little hold position on the Zerglings to keep the wall up. And Fizban has tons of roaches. Let's see. But the roaches are spotted, so we'll see hopefully more roaches being produced by the blue Zerg. Miner. He's got to be starting making roaches, but he's still making Zerglings? I'm not sure about this choice. He might just lose this game. I think so. Wow, Fizban's going for it. So these Banelings, like I said, once you make that many Banelings against roaches, they're a bad investment. You're wasting all this gas that you could be spending in either Muta or more roaches of your own. He does have the third expansion, but he's not even mining it. So basically these roaches are going to kill everything. And we got 30 roaches from Fizban. And finally, I mean, he's making these lings, but lings are not going to defend this. +1 is done for the roaches. Yeah. So nice position of the roaches right between the mineral lines, minimizing the first area that the lings can attack from. But the blue roaches have top, so there are some roaches to defend, but it doesn't matter. Third base goes down. He's making Ravagers? No. Cancel, cancel. No, no! Oh no, he's panicking. He panicked. Yeah. Good job by Fizban. Keeping his build a little bit secretive by keeping that wall up. And if Miner had a kind of an idea of what was actually happening, he probably would have built way more roaches. So 2-0, Fizban with 2 kills against the Diamond Zerg. Very well played by Fizban. And we'll see, yeah. So even though Miner had kind of that early game lead with the army, the roach count just got out of control. And that's really the hard part about dealing with roaches, is that inevitably you're probably going to have to make roaches of your own for defense. The Ling and Banelings won't actually clean that up. And it usually hits before you have a good Muta count, so even if you go for like a fast layer, Mutas couldn't really do too much against that, because they just take forever to kill the roach. So now EU's up 2-0 against United Kingdom. And now once again Frogs is gonna have to send out another player. And I'm gonna just double check the sound issues. Okay. So Frogs is probably watching, so he doesn't really know who's playing us. So we're just waiting on whoever United Kingdom's gonna send back first. So now that I'm guessing Frogs is going to send out someone other than Reserve. I hope so. We'll see. A Protoss might be good here if he has any Protoss. Might be Frogs himself. Uh-oh. There, he's talking to people. So Frog's giving away the secret details. So, yeah. I've been in Miner's position in the last game many times because I always have the need. I always feel like I should be able to beat roaches without actually having to build a single roach. But that's not really possible. It's really hard. And when you have lots of Zerglings, you can do kind of a base trade, but still the roaches are going to really kill whatever you make. Lings and Banelings versus roaches, no good. And the roach count got just so out of control that Fizzbin was inevitably gonna win. So we're just waiting. They're thinking. They need the thoughts. The thoughts. So we should keep like stats of, because in, you know, when they had Pro League all kill format, which was so much fun to watch, you get stats of how many all kills you get or how many kills in a row you can have. So Fizzbin is on a 2-kill streak, and if he gets, I think, 1 more or 2 more maybe, I should ask how many. Is it a best of 5 or is it a best of 7? Because I'm not 100% sure. So Frogs is probably giving a good halftime speech to his UK buddies. And I'm just waiting on Frogs. As normal, waiting on Frogs. So we're just waiting. So the roach is king in ZVZ, that's what we learned. And again, we're just waiting. So it is best of 7, like I said. So we'll see at least 2 more games, which is good. I'm wondering what the next map will be. Because we've already done Odyssey, we've already done Abyssal. And those are probably the 2 most popular maps right now, I'd say. Along with Proxima, we didn't see Proxima. We might see Proxima next. Like these other maps, like Ascension to Ire and Defender's Landing. Those are kind of 2 cheesy maps that maybe, if they're thinking about a cheese, they might call out someone in particular who might have a build that they think would work really well against Fizbin. Like maybe 13-12 if you're Zerg, I would do it. Or maybe, I don't know, do Proxy Rex or something if you're a Terran. Let's see. I'm gonna try to figure out who's next. Because I think, oh, okay. It's Frug's next. Blood Boil. Okay. I tried to create it with the game heart, but it didn't look like it changed anything. Okay, and here we go. Alright, oops. Here we go. ZZZ again. My guess is Frogs is going to build roaches at some point in this game. That's my prediction. So Frogs versus Fizbin, EU versus England, UK. On Blood Boil. And spawning in the bottom right of Blood Boil, representing some clan that is not all in, it's Frogs. Just joking, he isn't all in too. And in the top left, for the Zerg and the All-Ins, it's Fizbin. And also United EU, so European Union. Oh, he's doing it. 12 full. Is that a 12 full? Yes, it's a 12 full. So the cheese is real. And this might be a good map to do it, just because the scouting overlord that Frog sent out is not going to scout the Lings as they cross the map. And, oh no, he's taking the expansion on the low ground. I've been actually taking my natural back here in ZVZ a lot, just because it prevents a lot of early game shenanigans. But we will see. He will get that expansion up at some point, but we'll see. About 6 Lings pop right away as that pull finishes. He's got the larva already. Let's see, 6 Lings. Bam. And now the Lings are going to wreak havoc. And the goal, of course, from the 12-point players is to kill the expansion of the Zerg, the other Zerg, before he has speed and before he has enough Lings to defend. Oh no, he's pulling drones! I love it. I love it. Let's see, now is the Overlord gonna see it? Let's see. The Overlord has no idea. The Overlord has no idea. Great game sense. Here we go. Pulling the boys. Pulling the boys. Pulling the boys. So we got, if he makes a spine crawler, I'm gonna go crazy. Make a spine. Get it! Where's he going? He's going in the main! What's he doing? Speed has started. He pulled off a gas. He's gonna have Lings. There's the spine. Oh! You sneaky bastard. I like this. This is sick. Building 3 spines right, and this is good because it like I said, this minimizes the surface area that the lynx can kill the spines. And now it's just basically Fizbin trying to micro, but it's not going to happen. Too many drones from frogs, and none of the spines will actually finish. GG. Nice try. That was sick. If that actually worked, that would have been sick. But it did not. Too many drones and too many links from frogs cleaned it up. That's the problem, is when you do like a 12 pull or a 13 pull, you're gonna be running into a player who has way too many drones. And if you're smart and pull your drones to defend, you're gonna overwhelm the 12 pulling player, which is exactly what we saw. So good micro by frogs to recognize what was going on. And so Frogs is gonna actually make it deny Fizbin the 3rd in a row, 3 all kills, or 3 kills in a row, I should say. And now it's up to Fizbin and the European Union to pick a good team. We got Poly next, so I'm guessing it's gonna be PVZ. Where? So right now the score is 2-1 for the European Union. We have Poly now joining the party. And I'm asking what map she wants to play. I'm trying to think, what are the maps that are left? She wants to do it higher. We're just waiting on Frogs. Good luck, have fun. So ZV random. Oh, she's going random. Sick. I like it. So this is gonna force Frogs to drone scout. This is I normally drone scout against random. So we'll see if it actually does drone scout. Spawning the top left, representing the United Kingdom once again, just taking out Fizbin in that last match. It's Frogs. And in the bottom right, as a random who actually spawns Zerg. I like this. And then there's EVZ. It's Poly Kui Ja. Yes. No, Poly. Yes. So since she's Zerg, Poly Zerg is actually pretty good. And she knows how to play Ling Baneling, but we'll have to, and Frogs, if he goes Roaches, we'll see. But again, Frogs has no idea that she's actually Zerg, so we're gonna have to find out. And Frogs is actually going for a counter cheese build. He's going for a fast pull and gas before the expansion. So he might just be one basing it, getting wing speed, but he does have enough drones to make this worthwhile. Whereas Poly's getting the hatchery first, and then the gas, and then hopefully the pool. There's the pool. Okay. So we got hatch gas pool from the the purple Terran, or purple Zerg. And then we have something like pool gas hatch from Frugs. And if Frugs actually wants to put on a little bit of pressure, he technically could. He's going to be getting ling speed maybe like 15 seconds before Poly. So he's going to have a window where he can get in there and do some damage. And with the faster queen, the good thing about this kind of build is that you get faster queen. Oh, he's going right into roaches. So Frugs is, or what? No, he changes his mind. So my guess is he saw the Overlord, saw that she's actually a Zerg. Yeah, so he doesn't even know 100% what race she is, because he did not drone scout. Let's see. Did he? No, he did not. So that was his first glimpse of it, the fact that she was a Zerg. And with the Baneling nest almost finished, or the switch into the Baneling nest, Frugs can actually now potentially get some damage done of his own. Even though he doesn't have link speed. Now he's starting link speed. But it's not so far away. Nice micro by Poly. Okay. And she's fine. And this is a good position. I gotta learn how to do this better. Putting your Baneling nest just one hex away from the hatchery so you can fit the queen in between. Frugs? What's Frugs doing? Lings. Lots of lings. 12 Zerglings on the way. 2 Banelings being made. He's got tons of larvae to work with. But Poly's making her own Banelings. And she already knows that this is coming with the Overlord. So with the you got a micro. He's trying to get the Banelings. Good micro. Nice. And wastes all the Banelings of Frugs on hatching some morphing Banelings of the Poly. And now this is just gonna be a Zergling versus Baneling contest. 2 queens from Poly come down to blow down. Cleaning up, wow. Great job. Cleaning up all that shit. So great game sense to pull both queens. And she has a spine finished. Save the queen, save the queen. Oh wow! Oh, so close. So close. But again, Frugs just ends up not being able to make any good connections. And now with 2 queens and a spine, I think this should dissuade him. But he's still going for it. He's now making drones. So he's saying, I'm not going to get much done here. I might as well grown up. Whereas, let's see. Yeah. So Poly has a drone advantage because she went hatch first. She's at 26 drones to 24 Frugs. And cleaning up all the lings on the side of the map. Poly must feel very good right now. With her position, Frugs is desperately making a spine, 2 spines, trying to figure out what's going on. Because the counterattack could really hit hard. Even having 2 queens on hold position on the ramp. So no lings can sneak in. But let's see if this is going to be enough. There's still a lot of lings out for Poly. Making 1 Baneling. Oh wow, she's pulling all her Banelings. And she's splitting really well. This is good. Get him, good job. Now, the queens, get the queen up there. Oof, that was close. But 2 spines, pulling 1 drone just to detonate some of those Banelings. Good game, that was cool. So good micro from Frugs to clean up all the Banelings. But this is going to be enough. There's just so many lings, and now they're in the main. They're going to be devastating the drone line. Hold position micro, trying to get as many as you can. Only getting 2 so far. So 2 drones did fall at some point. Oh man. This is crazy. So now, doesn't help that it's purple versus pink. Poly does take a 3rd, whereas Frugs is still stuck on 2 bases. And the counterattack by Frugs though. So he sees it with the Overlord. He sees the 3rd. He knows what's going on. And he's going right, making a beeline right for it. Making 5 Banelings behind this. And if he micros well, he should be able to take out this hatchery. That would be huge. Now Poly has to respond. She has to defend this. And Frugs wisely pulling back. Banelings are almost done. Where's Banelings? Where did they go? Oh, they went a long way around. This might be a misrally. I'm not sure what happened. Frogs. Oh no. Oh no. He's going for the main! That's what he's doing. Detonate! Oh, sick! Oh wow. So 9 for Frogs. Going down in that detonation. Wow. But another queen does pop. So the fact that Polly keeps making queens means that she's going to be fine eventually for this kind of defense against the Ling Baneling. Queens are really good at sniping Banelings because they have really good range. And if you target fire the Banelings, you're going to do really well. And now Polly has enough to push this back. No Baneling from Frogs yet. Let's see if anybody's switched tech. They're still just on Ling Baneling. And 30 to 40, wow, 27 drones. So Polly is at a 3 drone deficit. And no layer, no roach warren. This might just keep going on for a little bit while longer. But Polly's got this huge mass of links. Kill him! Oh, those are her own. So she's just pulling back. I'm not 100% sure why. Because Frogs ran down. Oh, nice. Frogs sniped the 3rd. I didn't even see that. Now he's going for the main once again. He's just thinking maybe I can snipe some drone. Telling the queen would be really good here. Does he get it? Does he get it? 1 health, 1 HP. Nope, that's not fair. Zerg OP. Zerg OP. Queens are OP. And there's nothing left. He did get the 3rd. So that's one thing. But he doesn't, he's just starting his own 3rd. And we'll see. So Frogs and more Banelings for defense just in case Polly attacks. And she's attacking. Good micro, trying to snipe some of those Banelings. Pulling off just a few lings. Yeah. Get it. Nice micro. Okay, so Polly's in a good spot. But Frogs is always has Banelings ready, it seems like. So he's preparing for the defense out of his 3rd. Whereas Polly's not. She only has 3 Banelings on the side of the map. And a pause. So we got resources lost. 106 to 104, so very even game. But Polly did lose that 3rd base at some point, so it's a lot of minerals lost. Just for a hatch rate. But the fact that Frogs delayed his 3rd for so long means that Polly is actually not in such a bad position. Ooh, there we go. Oh no. Banelings. The Banelings. Polly. Nice. That's good. Try to get. Oh, nice. Nice hit. And now she's got 4 more. She's got to micro really hard. Oh, if she kills all, she should be target firing these lanes. Oh no. Oh no. She could have killed all this shit. She has no idea what's going on. It's okay. So the 2 Banelings to finish from Frogs. I always like, as soon as they're morphing, I usually just target fire the Banelings that are morphing with my Zerglings to try to minimize the number of Banelings that my opponent has. But instead, Polly runs away, trying to make sure. Oh, she has roaches now. I didn't even notice. So she has a ton of roaches on the way. So there are 13 roaches already on the field. And roach Baneling. This is a scary, scary army for Frogs. Let's see. So this would. Oh, but the counterattack. He's doing the counterattack. And he kills the 3rd once again. But is it going to be enough? Roaches are going to clean it up. Polly has more than enough money to get another expansion. She might be taking. No, she's not. Get that expansion. But instead, oh, she's going and attacking with her own roaches. Frogs pulls the workers. And again, it's the roaches versus Zerglings. Where the roach player is going to be way ahead now. Just because you can't kill this many roaches with Zerglings. Even if you get a full surround. Frogs has no upgrades, no lair. The first upgrade's coming in. Here's the lair. But the 3rd goes down to equalize in the number of bases, so they're both down 2 bases. And just mass murders. Great positioning by Polly, right between the middle lines. This is awesome. Great micro. She's going to trade so well here, even morphing some to prevent any more damage. Wow, great micro. By Polly, the purple Zerg. I mean, she might do it. Let's see. Crocodile, they're going to win. again. Oh, those hit, but the roaches are low in numbers. And again, denying the third, just with roaches and banelings. More banelings, 5 banelings. And wow, look at all those mines. So Frogs is thinking maybe I can just build lots of mines. Oh no, oh no, oh no! I don't know why he unburrowed all of them, and one is still not burrowed. That was probably a mistake. Because now the roaches are going to be able to target fire down every spine. Even saving one roach with 2 health. Great micro. Molly knows what she's doing. Good job. Wow. Great. So again, the roaches win the day. And that's now 2 games in a row of ZVZ where roaches just are too OP. Okay. I'll be right back. So that it is a best of 7, so we have at least one more match. Again, oh, those hit, but the roaches are low in numbers. And again, denying the third, just with roaches and banelings. More banelings, 5 banelings. And wow, look at all those mines. So Frogs is thinking maybe I can just build lots of mines. Oh no, oh no! Okay, so the sound is still not 100% to what I would like it to be. So I changed that. Hopefully it works. Or so Frogs is reviving himself. next map is Sequencer. Sequencer. My favorite map in the map pool right now. Finally. Okay. So she's gonna play random again. Yeah, so UK is down one player, so this is why Frogs is in here early with the revival. So another Zerg versus random. And honestly, I think Polly's worst matchup would be ZVZ. So the fact that she's probably going to roll a different race this time will probably put the odds in her favor. But never discount Frogs. Never ever discount Frogs. Speaking of who, on the top right, representing the United Kingdoms across the world, the Great Britain Frogs. And once again, spawning as Zerg in the bottom left. For the European Union, it's Polly. Yes. It's happening. So, I love this map. There's so many debris to knock down. There are so many counterattack paths that, for me, I really, really like this map for Zerg. But since it's ZVZ, it kind of changes it a little bit. Because obviously, you're not really going to be knocking down destructible rocks against the Zerg. That doesn't really do too much for you. Except maybe these. I mean, at some point, maybe these will get knocked down. But very rarely does anybody actually knock down any of the rocks in ZVZ. And Polly is doing the same exact build she did last time. Hatch gas pool, and now finally Frogs did not do like a defensive pool gas hatch they did on the last map. So this is going to be a pretty even opening from both players, which is what I like to see. So we'll get to see in this game who is actually the better player. And playing against each of these players personally, I think in this position Frogs has a very slight advantage. It's not big, but it's slight. Just because I think he plays more Zerg in general, whereas I think Polly probably plays more Protoss and Terran. So we'll have to find out. And in the mirror matchup, stuff like that adds up. Like, this is going to actually play into Frog's favor very well. We will have to find out. And at some point, hopefully Frog will actually make a Roach Warren. Instead, he's pulling off the gas, getting that Zergling speed. So I might be going for like a swell of Zerglings in the early game, just to put on some pressure, establish that map awareness that Zergs so often favor. And sick micro. Look at that micro. Look at it. Sick micro. Not these guys though. Not those guys. So we'll see. So the first tech building. When is it going to happen? Boom. Baneling Nest. Again, 1x away from her hatch. This is a really good position for the queen. You can sneak in there and kind of play defensive. And sniping this Overlord would actually be really big. This Overlord is really important to see any move outs. Like I usually put it right here or right here. But Frog's overextended with Overlord and it gets sniped. Ah! Fuck. So now Frog's is panic mode. What do I do? What's she doing? He's making his own Baneling Nest. But I'm pretty sure that he did not see. Oh, he did see the Baneling nest of Polly. So once again, Polly does this where she just makes Banelings for defense, and eventually she's probably gonna make a Roach Warren again. But Frogs is making a third, and once again, it's not in the normal position. I normally take my third here. This is why this is interesting for me, because I don't really know what EU players play. And I'm learning, and even though Frogs is representing the Brexit of all the Brexits, Polly might be able to snipe this. Instead, oh, she's doing the same thing. Why? I'm not 100% sure. So mirror builds right now, really, from both players, but except for the fast hive. Polly's getting a fast hive and a roach warren, so this is going to be a +1 timing for roaches with roach speed, but she needs to keep this hatch. The hatch, the hatch, the hatch, the hatch. Oh my god! So big investment going down. Nice snipe by Frogs. He only invested minerals into the sniping the hatchery, which delays more production, delays more minerals, more mineral income. So let's look. Pretty even for mineral income. Frogs is actually a little... Oh, now he's catching up. But he's a little behind in the mineral income. He has now a second gas going down, whereas Polly's has 2 gases as well. She might take a third gas pretty soon and get roach speed. She doesn't have the gas for it quite yet, but this will probably time out pretty well, where roach speed and +1 will finish at the same time. So right now she should get it. Roach speed, get it, get it. The micro, the macro. Anyway, she's busy dealing with all this army on the other side of the map. Now she's getting roach speed, and the roach production just should start for Polly. But Frogs is saying, I'm just gonna keep denying this. If you don't have a third established, I'm gonna just keep sniping this base. Cancel, cancel, cancel! No cancel! Oh, the banelings! Oh no. Oh no, the banelings. More banelings. Ah, micro. Micro, micro. So many banelings. And Frogs is saying, fuck it. Or, quote, sorry. Polly's saying, fuck it. I'm just making lots of banelings. She has not yet produced a roach. Oh, she has a roach. Producing. 7 roaches in production. Pretty nice call. Since you're getting +1 missile attack, you gotta get the roaches eventually. And Frogs is really good at this, is leaving just enough units behind for the counterattack. So Froggers is perfectly fine with this right now, but he needs to make his own roach warren. That's what I'm worried about. He's still on just Ling Baneling. And even though it's 2 base versus 3 base, the roach player is in technically a better position. And spines are nice, but you shouldn't rely on spines just for defense against roaches. Especially if they mix in Ravagers. Ravagers are actually really good at taking out spine crawlers. And Polly taking a 3rd base now, where I normally take it, right over there, and she's abandoned the idea of taking that. And meanwhile, 4 drones. Oh wow! Oh wow! The run by. So Frog sneaking the lings. No roaches for defense. 15 drones go down. Insane going. More damage than the main. This might be it. If he kills all these drones, this might be game. Wow. Oh no! Micro! 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 The roaches! They have the upgrade. Oh yes, they do. 30 drones. 31 drones. This is what I like to see. Lings and banelings killing the roach player. Oh, killing that roach. Leaving just 2 behind to be annoying. This is really cool. And meanwhile, like, the roaches from Polly are just trying really desperately to do something. Well, will they even take down this hatch? I don't even think so. Nice surround by the lings on Frogs. And basically all these roaches are gonna die. And the hatchery is gonna be saved. I mean, it's over now. Wow. Good game by Frogs. Keeping the United Kingdom in it. So now it's, I think, 3-1? Or, yeah, 3-1. Okay, it's 3-2. My math is not 100%. Okay. So we got some Canada fans in the chat. That's kind of funny. This is honestly, I think, a really good matchup between United Kingdom and the European Union, where Fizbin, of course, got, I think, 2 kills. Was it? Yeah. And then Polly got 1 kill on Frugs, but then Frugs got one of his own. Or I forget who got the other kill for, or maybe he's trolling me. Is it really 3-2? I think it is. And I'm gonna message. Oh, Fizbin's offline. So we're just trying to figure out who's next. That's what I'm worried about. He's still on just Ling Bainley. And even though it's 2 base versus 3 base, the Roach player is in technically a better position. And spines are nice, but you shouldn't rely on spines just for defense against roaches. Especially if... Okay, so next is Tom. I don't know. Oh wow. So now we have our first Masters of the evening, Teradin. And Frog says, scary border bro. Yes. And they're just picking a map right now. So it's basically between Proxima and Defenders right now. The score is 3-2, so the European Union only needs 1 more map and then they will take this. And Frogs is representing England to its greatest potential. And we got Defenders landing as our next map. And it looks like a TVZ. So finally, not a mirror matchup. Both players are ready. Good luck, have fun. Okay, and I vetoed this map just because there's Zerg. I don't like having to expand towards my opponent. So we're gonna see how this plays out. For the Terran, this is probably a good Terran map, I would say, in TVZ, but anyway, spawning in the top right for ICL and also All Inspiration, it's Frogs. Bottom left, representing the European Union, trying to get this final match win to take it all the way home. It's Terran, the Teradin. It was kind of Teradin. I get it. Nice name. So, I'm thinking on this map, the Terran might do a timing attack I don't think we're going to be seeing like a 2-on-1 or a macro build. Might be doing something like Hellbats or something similar. Maybe like Cyclone push, a Cyclone Hellion push would be really good. But we'll see. I'm guessing, since the one guess for now from the Terran, so I'm just guessing a normal Reaper expand. And Frogus is, oh wow, he's doing it. He's doing the Roach build. He's doing it. Oh, this is the Ravager build. Build the Roach one. Yes. So this is the Ravager bust build in ZGT, and the idea of this is to snipe down the supply depots so that you can gain interest into the Terran's base. But normally now in TVZ, the Terran actually gets a Cyclone pretty quickly with the fast factory. The bunker on the low ground is actually no good. This is going to get wrecked. I don't know why he's actually building the bunker right now. This is a really early bunker. And he's basically going to have to forfeit it as soon as the Ravagers pop out. So for Zerg, this build is like kind of like a 15-15, where you get 2 gases around 15 supply, and you only stay. You don't need to saturate the minerals very much, but you only keep 2 guys on gas, with the idea that you're going to make non-stop Ravager production. So Ravagers. There we go. You got it. You got the memo. He knows what's going on. Frugs has done this before. And again, like I was saying, oh, he pulls. Where's the Reaper? He probably saw with his Reaper. Yes, he did. He saw. Somehow. He might have SUV scouted. That's what might have happened. So he knows that this is happening. He pulls the SUVs for the premature repair on the bunker. And interestingly, on this map, you can't actually get to the supply depots. So this bunker is actually pretty good. And it's filled. Oh, here are the Ravagers. Nice. Now he's got to use the range of the Corrosive Bile and just non-stop Ravager production to take out the bunker. And he should actually be trying, like, this is good, but the SUVs are going to repair it instantly. He needs to kill the SUVs. So he's waiting for the cooldown to finish. Here we go. Oh, guess SUVs micro away. Nope. He's trying. We'll see. But every moment that ticks by, the Terran is actually going to be catching up. So even though Frugs has a kind of a scary army, the income of the Terran is going to just escalate. Even though he did pull a significant fraction of the workers here. And Siege Tank, down to Siege Tank. This tank is going to reign supreme. This build is now no good. Frugs knows it and is actually taking a hatchery to try to catch up. He's droning up again. He pulled off of gas. This is a good idea, just to try to catch up with the mineral income. But again, the Corrosive Bile should be able to take this out, but with the SUVs repairing, this is not going to do anything. This is really sad. So Frugs is sad boy right now. Just watching his Ravagers get destroyed. Oh no. Even with 1 on 12 health. Nice micro. Get it! Oh. 4 health. Nice try with that 1 Marine. But the second command center is finished from the Terran, and he's going into something like a fast drop. He might be getting fast medevacs. But eventually he's going to have to clear out these Ravagers, which he's doing right now. So just baiting out the Ravagers into the tank fire. Great play by the Terran. And now Frugs is stuck. It's kind of screwed. He's getting a layer. He might go for Roach speed. He did not get Link speed. He's kind of oversaturated in his main. But he's taking up to 3 gas or 4 gases now. So he's gonna have plenty of gas to make a lot more Ravagers. He decides to stay on Roach Ravager. The second base of the Terran did land. He microed the tank back a little bit. But now, if you look at the position, the third base of Frugs has just started, while the Terran base is already mining. With mules, the Terran is way ahead right now. we'll look at the units. Even though he's got 23 SVs, he's got 2 bases up against basically 2 bases of the Zerg. So the Terran is always ahead in this position. And again, he used this one Ravager behind just to clean up that one Marine, I guess. I think he lost everything. And he's going into Spire. This I actually like. There's going to be no missile turrets in the main of the Terran. And my guess is he's not going to make a Thor. Instead, he's investing all that gas into Cloak, and he's going to Cloak Banshee. But still not making it. So, mech. It's going to be mech. Make a Thor. If he makes a Thor, that'd be sick. He's in an armory. So this is going to be a Hellbat timing. But the eBay is almost done. He did make an eBay. So once the Spire finishes and the meters come out, so 3 meters, that's not enough. He needs way more money to make more meter. More meter. The eBay is done, but no missile turrets have been placed yet. And again, this guy's just going mech. He's thinking, I'll just mech it out, make it happen. And meanwhile, so there's a Banshee already out. 2 Banshees out. And now Frugs knows what's going on, but he needs the Overseer. The Overseer is here. The Mutas actually are a good choice in this position, just because the Banshees can't shoot up, obviously. He left 2 Mutas behind, I think that's by accident. And he's chasing down that Banshee. He's gonna get it, he's gonna get it. As soon as Cloak wears off, oh no. Oh wow, the micro. So Frugs did not clean up all the Banshees, but and he did not make a Spore. Oh no, he did not make a Spore. It's okay. The Banshee is out of energy. Doesn't really matter. Cleans up the Banshee. Now Frugs is comfortably on 3 bases, whereas the Terran. Oh man, look at all that. That's gross. Let's look at the incomes. Oh, well, Frog is still ahead. That's good. Because he does have 3 bases. He transferred, I think, a lot of drones. The 3rd from his main. So I think he has a good... wow. Yeah, Frog's macro is actually on point right now. So he's keeping up very well with the Terran. And on this map, just building... He only built, how many? 10 Muta. That 10 Muta is going to be really good for him because it's going to defend against these kind of Banshee plays. And obviously Hellions and Hellbats don't really shoot up. So the meching player is going to be forced to make Thors, which he did make, which is good. So these Thors are going to clean up basically all, oh no, the Muta, oh no, nice job, the Thor. 1 kill on that guy. 1 kill on the turret. And now, of course, he's gonna have to, the Frugs is gonna have to go back to making just roaches, but he doesn't have an eBay, no upgrades. The Terran player is getting pre-ignited. What is this? Infernal pre-igniter? Yeah. So, Mechanite happened. I'd like to see a couple of Cyclones added, just for fun. But of course, with the new patch, the Thor did change a little bit. Where the like that, when you transform the Thor, I think it delays it a little bit, something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but the Thors are now in the mix just as a really good anti-air for the mech Terran. Because of course, as a Terran meching in ZVT, the anti-air is your weakness, so having these Thors as your backbone of anti-air is really helpful. Changeling denied. Here come the roaches. Right at the gap. But look at this. This is slaughter. Look at the Terran. The Mutas are coming, but they're gonna all hopefully die. Now there's only... Oh no, but too many roaches. Too many Ravagers. Good play by the Zerg. But is it gonna be enough? Get the Liberators. Get the Liberators. The Corrosive Bow's on cooldown, but no chance to send the Liberators. The Liberators reposition. And the roaches are stuck. Oh, nice micro, keeping the roaches in with the supply depots. And the oh wow, all those roaches go down. But in the meantime, 19 SCVs did fall. He did pull a lot of SCVs, and all these SCVs died. So he's gonna have to reestablish this mineral field. And let's look. So the resources lost is favoring the Terran right now. So Rugs is almost double the resources lost, but in response he's taking all these bases. Look at the bases. The macro, the Zerg is out of control. He's still just staying on roaches. No Evo chambers, so he's not even thinking about upgrades. And meanwhile, the Terran is just trying to recover on the 3 bases of his own. 11 killed Thor. That Thor. Thors are so good. So roaches really suck against Thors. Obviously, because they do bonus damage to armor, I think. I'm not 100% sure on that. Doesn't really say it. Anyway. So again, 2 more Thors being produced. He's staying with this composition. No Cyclones, so instead he's investing all his gas into tanks and Thors, and getting a couple of Hellions at a time just to make sure that he has a ground army. And here comes the run by. The Hellion run by with the pre-igniter. Now Blue Flame is going to roast these drones. Oh no, don't stack. Don't stack. No, 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 oh, no. That just lost the game. That might have just lost the game. 24 drones go down. Oh no. More drones being morphed. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no. Frogs. Oh no. This might be it. This is the United Kingdom's last chance. And he is just roasting. Roast them. Roast them. Look at all this. That's dirty. That's just so dirty. Pre-igniter. Great micro by the Terran. And roaches finally do pop to help defend this. But he says, GG, well played. And that's it. So 4-2 victory for European Union over United Kingdom. And I think that's it. Wow. The roasting. Mech is good. Mech is OP. And that's another reason why I banned that map. That's a Terran favored map, I think. Everything is just so close, you can attack so easily. It's not fair. Vetoed that shit. So thank you everyone for watching. I had a lot of fun casting it. I know the audio was not 100%, but hopefully next time I do this, the audio will be way better.